And welcome to the championship round press conference. I'm here with your 2024 runners-up, Arkansas State Red Wolves. I have head coach Justin Kostick. I have Karli, student athletes, Karli, VanDuinen, and Maggie, Thoma. So, Coach, as always, can you start off with a opening statement on how the match went? And once again, congratulations on a very good season.
I kind of thought the match went back and forth. You know, they won game one, we won game two, they won game three, we won the next two, and then they won the next two. I thought both teams bowled great. You know, they got lined up. I mean, one of the unfortunate things of, you know, one of the goals that I wanted to get to was to be ranked number one going into the championship. One of the unfortunate things is at first the left lane was better, and it flipped where the right lane was better, and they had lane choice for game 7. They bowled 250, you know, and we bowled a good game. You know, game 6 too, I thought that the momentum swung a little bit when Faith left a blowout 7-10 in the second frame, and you know, it's just one of those things, like those matches are all about momentum, and you know, you get the momentum flipped on you a little bit and they get loose. I mean, we bowled well. It wasn't like we gassed it or anything like that, but it was just one of those things that they just bowled really well, and they were on the better lane for the last 2 games, and you tip your cap. And I would just say that we don't have anything to hold our heads down about. Everybody, we threw it great. They just were a little better tonight.
Open up for questions.
Congratulations on a great season. Karli and Maggie, as you look back on this season, what are the highlights of the season and this magical run that got you to this point?
I would say just being with the team all the time and just kind of having fun experiences. And I mean, every tournament's fun, and our goal was to get here, and we got here. It just didn't happen how we wanted it to be, but I'd say it was a pretty good season overall.
Yeah, just all the different tournaments we've won, all those great momentum times we had, like just the energy that gone in those matches. The end goal was to get here, and we got as far as we could, so.
This is for all of you, but I'd like to start with Karli and Maggie. You had a wonderful, tremendous season, as you just mentioned. What do you want this team to be known for?
I would say like our positive energy and just never giving up and fighting whenever things get hard, and just kind of just being us and never drifting apart from each other. So
Just being able to come back from hard moments, like this is the second time, but we never gave up. We got back here again. Hoping to bring that back into next year.
For both you guys, 2 seasons, 2 national runner-ups together, what will these 2 experiences mean to the 2 of you, and how will it help both of you moving forward as leaders of this team?
I would say it was a pretty fun experience, but kind of having more experience going into next year, like if we get here or when we get here, I think it just kind of shows that we can been through a lot together, and we know how to like pump up everyone and just kind of keep putting one foot forward and just let everyone know that it's okay, and whatever happens, happens.
We get through it together as a team.
You talked a little bit about the left lane being better to start, the right lane probably not being where you wanted, and then the last 3, it's like what you wanted. So do you think that was more about like being able to get inside, and the lane was a little bit more better, like with it playing inside than it was out?
Yeah. I mean, the left lane was fine. I mean, it's just that the ball wanted to get behind the head pin a little bit on that lane. You know, we had, and like I said, Faith left a couple of flat 10s, left a blowout 7-10. I mean, the one flat 10, she didn't catch it, so it just didn't strike. And then, you know, Brooklyn got a shot in and it didn't lay off. You know, like the shot was peered off her hand in the 5th frame, and it was a hair left, and it just, you saw it just check, and I was like, gosh, I thought that ball would lay off, and it just didn't. And but the right lane, if you got it in, it laid off. You know, and so I thought that was the difference, is there was a little bit more hold on the the right lane, with the swing. So like usually with really great players, if you give them both, they're gonna bowl big games. You know, if you have one, they're gonna bowl well when you got really players of this caliber. But when you got both, they're going to bowl big games, you know. And we had 250 on that game, on that lane, and you know they had what 220, 250 the last two or whatever on that lane, and you know we could have got them in Game 6. Like I said, some of the momentum got swung with the blowout 7-10, and Karli left a 2-4-10 on a shot that she just got a hair wide and spun a little bit. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it just didn't get around the corner, and that would have got around the corner on the right lane too. So it didn't have as much free hook, and it also didn't have as much hold. So it was just a little harder by that time frame.
One more question. 3 finals in 4 years with the senior class. Can you just talk a little bit about what they've meant to Arkansas State as a program and to maybe to you personally?
Yeah, I mean, they gave me everything they had. I mean, Faith and Emma both injured, you know, Emma was injured for most of the season. Faith flared up on her after North Carolina or whatever. And so, I mean, they gave everything that they possibly had. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better group of gals with Faith, Emma, and Brooklyn, you know, and even Brooklyn was a little injured or whatever. So, you know, they're a great group. They were bulldogs. They weren't scared of anything. We just came up short, you know, a couple of times. So it's one of those things that sometimes in life it's not meant to be, but, you know, all you can do is just learn from it and move on. You know, I mean, it can't change the outcome of what happened today or the other times as well, you know. I mean, obviously, you know, I felt like they gave everything they had and we just came up a little short. But yeah, those 3 were awesome leaders. They will be greatly missed, but, you know, we still have really great players, and we just got to move forward the next season for the ones that are coming back and then the ones that we've added, you know, and we got to go out there and try to go get them again. And I'm just going to use a line that, you know, Dan Hurley said, "We're coming."
Any other questions? Thank you very much, and congratulations once again on a fabulous season.
Maggie. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right, Josh, thanks for coming. Jeffrey?